Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4. Well, last time, we lost Jake, we got Jake back, and Jake reunited with his daughter. I mean, from Jake's point of view, the last episode was a real emotional roller coaster. And today, right, we need to make, yes, a big, proper, powerful ally to help in our fight against the Gunners. And I've selected the Brotherhood of Steel, meaning it's time to burn some bridges with the Railroad and the Institute, though, funny old thing, the exact moment I've decided to do that, Sim Settlements has picked up, yes, a rather fascinating new update. Literally just came out a week or so ago. Basically, yes, now in Sim Settlements 2, if you like, turn on a faction, burn them down, etc, etc, they don't just go quietly anymore. I'm basically declaring war on them, and there's going to be new missions where they try and strike back against me, the headquarters, something of that nature. So, okay, apparently yes, things are going to be a bit more complicated than I was expecting. Still, that's not going to change my plan. I am most definitely still back in the Brotherhood. So, okay, Liberty Reprimed, we can't actually do just yet because, yeah, I can't speak to the Brotherhood properly until I've done Spoils of War. So, step one, we're burning our bridges with the Institute. Though, okay, I do enjoy Spoils of War, because Spoils of War, as you may be aware, has a really, really fun twist to it. Step one, back to the marina, because, yes, if we're doing Spoils of War, that means I want my power armor. Power armor that still doesn't have a right leg. I should really find a right leg for this thing. Okay, grab a couple of spare fusion cores, just so we definitely don't run out, though I did not realise I had this much spare plasma ammo here. Okay, that's worth remembering, that's really bloody useful. Lupe's Revenge has been like, a good day-to-day gun for me. I'll take some of that right now, beautiful. And giving him about to, yes, burn my bridges with the Institute and thus lose the teleporter, okay. We got plenty of vertibird signal grenades, and I need to use one right now. Because, yeah, to kick off Spoils of War, we need to report into the Pridwen. I didn't consider this till right now, but, okay, well, I'm literally passing by the Pridwen. There's a suit of power armor right here that belongs to me. And it's got a right leg. But on the other hand, can I actually deal with my armor being, not symmetrical? Oh no, that's gonna bother me. Sorry, I'm willing to sacrifice 20 damage resistance for, looking a bit nicer. I mean, it's better. It's still, like, pretty bloody ugly. Hang on, can we do anything to, like, just clean up the rust or something? Oh, we absolutely can. We can move everything over to Hot Rod, which we've had for bloody ages, because you get that right at the start of the game, so, oh, now that's a big step forwards. Because now, not only does it all match, it even comes with bonus agility for having the complete paint job on it. So, oh yeah, I'm glad I remembered this. Okay, I look snazzy, I'm a fair to watered and rested, let's go betray my son. Because yes, for some reason you've got to take this vertibird, and only this vertibird, if that's what you want to do. So, on we go and... Okay, the game's even warning me. Are you 100% sure about this? I'm really not, because, one, the teleporter is a wonderful thing, and I don't really want to give it up. And two, yeah, it sounds like in Sim Settlements, this is going to be a much more significant choice I'm making here. On the plus side, I seem to have failed, yes, a lot of railroad missions as a knock-on effect, so, bare minimum, my quest log is going to be a lot tidier once we're done with this nonsense, so, right, here we go. Couple of sins. Just need to blow you guys up. Or, like, the stuff you're standing next to or whatnot. That'll do the job too. Got legendaries there. Beautiful. No trouble, lads. No trouble. Right, out we go. Get out, actually. Good gun. And now, right. This is going to be much more manageable. You go down too. There was definitely a legendary somewhere. You need to be taken out. But yeah, hide inside if you can. Don't want to be out on the rooftop if at all possible. So okay, down you go, my friend. Down goes number 2. But yeah, this is a basic synth weaponry. This could barely even touch me right now. In power armor, yeah. basic kids shoot gear. That's not gonna do a thing to me. We are absolutely golden for the time being, though. Wouldn't mind finding out, yes, what the legendary is sitting on. Because there was definitely... hang on. He was somewhere around here. There we go, my friend. Just to pop round to you, please. And I think I've blown his legs off. I do like how you could just, like, you know, knock the limbs off these guys. That's delightful. So down you go, my friend. Punishing. That's a bit of a shame, but bare minimum, yeah, I'll happily take more plasma ammo. But yeah, punishing's just not particularly interesting. Okay, we're back to hidden, so yeah, everyone should now be dead. Beautiful, and I love this mission, by the way, because you could just sort of break it really easily. So, step one, just grab, yeah, some lab passwords, some executive IDs, etc., etc. Beautiful. Then we just, yeah, mosey around the corner to the terminal, crack that open with what we just picked up, etc., etc. That gets us the information that, yes, we need to fight our way down to the reactor in the basement. At which point the game will say, hey, how do you feel about getting in this elevator? And very slowly descending through the building while the Institute sends in reinforcements to take potshots at you. Which point I say, no, that sounds like a terrible idea. And the game replies, well, tough, you're stuck up here, there's no way to get down. But what if I was wearing power armor? After all, if I just, yeah, toss myself off the building and whatnot, like this, say, straight on down, beautiful, I take no damage because, you know, I'm wearing power armor, and can't help but notice, the front door is right there. Screw your stupid elevator ride, we can just skip basically right to the end, which I find delightful. So, in we go, taking, yeah, the left-hand door, so we're nice and near to the entrance of the basement. Some sense piling in, probably a bit annoyed I didn't take the elevator, but what can you do? So, just take you down. I do enjoy, by the way, using the deliverer while wearing power armor. It's so tiny in your hands, it's beautiful. So, yeah, you can just skip the entire ride down, and then we could just, yeah, mosey straight through here, into the elevator, and we're straight into the final room. It's beautiful. Though I am cracking out Lupe's Revenge before we get there, because, yeah, the final room is a bit nastier. If you've got good hacking, you can just shut down the automated security. I don't. So, yeah, there's going to be a few robots dotted about, potentially. Turrets, etc., etc. Now, luckily, at least one of them is guaranteed to be a sentry bot, and, as we've established, Penetrator completely neutralizes sentry bots. But for now, yeah, most of the security is locked away. So, alright. Yeah, I think it is up here somewhere. Okay. With master hacking, yeah, you could just disable security before it even starts becoming a problem. I can't, so yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with that in a second. So, okay. Advantage 2 to, yeah, coming in power armor. Power armor's got some pretty decent rad resistance built in because that room's irradiated. Like, really bloody irradiated. So, here we go. Activated the lovely, lovely airlock, radlock, whatever this thing is, precisely. So, yeah, even with power armor on, this is probably going to be pretty irradiated, actually. So, in we go. We might need to do this pretty quick here. Yep, this is pretty irradiated. So, right, get in, do the thing, get back out again. So, okay, one button, thing starts doing thing. Pull out Beryllium Agitator, like, carefully, because it might explode or something. I'm not sure how Beryllium Agitators work. And yet, despite the crackly noises, oh dear. Yeah. Red light means security's now awake. So, shut door, please. Lovely. Just get rid of them rads. Good, 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 good. Rads go. Rads get cleaned off, which is marvelous. And now, okay. We need to figure out what we're taking on here. Can I see it through the window? Not very clearly. Okay. We've got turrets. Have you guys woken up yet? You guys haven't woken up yet, which means, unfortunately, you can't take them out. So, okay. Just a mosey in this direction. I see you, buddy. Sentry bot, though. I don't have a shot at the fusion cores. Right, well, that's embarrassing. That was kind of my entire plan. Like, okay, just, guys, just... Okay, fine, I'll just shoot you in the torso then if you insist. Dear flippin' dear. Apparently, for some reason, you've decided your fusion cores aren't available. Despite the fact I've got the perk that makes your fusion cores available. So, okay, John, back off, he's about to explode. So, okay. I suspect the turrets have woken up at this point. Good. Take them out one by one. There's probably... that's actually in the room. Don't worry about that. So, okay. We're fine for now, but yeah, even with power armor, that hurts a bit. I'll be taking a, handful of bits and pieces off you. There's protectrons too, but okay. They're really not a problem. Okay, next up, couple of assaultrons, but okay. Seem to be pretty low level. They're not like, you know, dominators. They don't have a cloaking or anything. Okay. This, to me, seems, manageable. The rest of it should just be a handful more protectrons. If you guys are done, I'm pretty sure at this point we're pretty safe. So, with the advantage of just, you know, sneaking in and out. Okay, Mr. Guardian, you could go down too. Sneaking in and out with... I was about to say, is there a turret somewhere? Well, someone's shooting me despite the game claiming the lockdown's ended. So, stop shooting the cocking... There we go, that's better. That actually was way more dangerous than anything else. That turret almost got me, actually. Right, little bit of trouble on the way out. We've got, Synths and Brotherhood. Nothing too much to worry about, to be honest. Down you go. Literally got Brotherhood here, backing me up. So, I feel like that guy in the power armor could deal with this by himself, without too much trouble, actually. But, you know, while I'm here, may as well help him out a bit, just try not to shoot him in the back if we can avoid it. No, no trouble, please, lads, no trouble. Get down on the ground, please, down on the ground, lovely. So you can go down, and you're just I would have worn power armor. There's a lot of them, and they do keep, you know, teleporting in more. Possibly forever, I'm not sure. Still, that's what we wanted. I think we just got the level up there. Beautiful. So, there we go. Sneak around the side of you. One for you. One more. Down you go. I'm pretty sure you had friends as well. Who's going to keep coming in forever? Should I just run? I probably should just run at this point. Okay, I think they've stopped, though rather embarrassingly, one of your knights in armor did just get disintegrated. That is humiliating for you. These were really not tough enemies. And with that done, right, we should now, have a lot we could do back at Boston Airport. I'm going to be honest, I did just, you know, try and go back to the airport on foot, forgetting I was wearing power armor, and thus can't swim, but... I can't remember the rules of, power armor and water leaking in and whatnot, but in a way it doesn't matter, because even if the water can leak into the suit, like, you know, I can breathe underwater anyway, so it's going to be a bit slow walking underwater back to the Brotherhood, but we will get there, damn it. And there we go, out of the ocean and back to where we should be, and Proctor Ingram. Me and you have got to have a nice little chat. Hilariously about, two things simultaneously, so I'm kind of just curious which conversation's going to kick off first. Like, this was the most recent and arguably most important. But this one I definitely did first, and she told me to do it first, so, okay, let's see how conversation priorities work in Fallout 4.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
And there we go, she wants to talk about mass fusion. Brilliant.
It was worth risking my neck to keep the Beryllium Agitator out of the Institute's hands.
Would have been easier if you'd let me come with you, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. You've got other orders to follow, and I have to finish working on Liberty Prime. In the meantime, I'll take the Agitator and stow it on the Pridwin for safekeeping.
I do enjoy how a random person just appeared between us during this conversation. Oh, Fallout 4, never change. Right, spoils of a war gets completed, and come back here, Ingram. We're not done yet, actually.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
And okay, this is the mission I've been looking forward to.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
So alright, that's where we're going next, and I like this dungeon. This is a good dungeon. You know what would be really convenient right now? To teleport to, you know, the... oh, hang on. I was about to say it would be really convenient to teleport to the center of town right now, but I can't because I've ended with the Institute. But I'm not sure that's actually true. You see, officially, I've got the mission banished from the Institute, so I think possibly my son wants me to teleport in one last time so he can have a word with me about what a disappointment I am. So, that's basically a free teleport, you stupid loser. Okay, on this occasion, we'll just avert a bird, but that's hilarious that yes, the Institute is going to accidentally, at some point, do me one final favour after I already betrayed them. Oh, here's fun, by the way. Just, came back to base just to, you know, top up my water and whatnot. It's a legendary mythic Deathclaw here. Okay, hang on. That's significantly worse than I was expected to just be hanging about next to my base. Please stop murdering all of my settlers. Blimey, you just straight up, yes, grabbed that person by the head or something, didn't ya? Okay, John, maybe like, you know, crits and... The crit did not do much, actually. Okay, just keep shooting him. There we go. He's down on the ground now. That's good. Down we go. Right, bare minimum. We eat well tonight. Is everyone okay, by the way? I swear he straight up grabbed you by the head and like a body slammed you. You are doing well under the circumstances. No. Is there a second version of you right here? No, not on this occasion. Though I swear we do have, yes, a set of triplicate clones somewhere in our base. Okay, the reason I actually wanted to come here before, yes, nipping into the glowing sea was, okay, based on my understanding of how this all works and whatnot. So, state of war right now simply says, hold the Commonwealth against the Gunners. Well, best as I could tell, the Gunners don't own anything. I now control all of Boston. Based on what I've seen previously, if I just do any form of a military action whatsoever, it will encourage the game to check whether it should move the main plot forward. So, okay. Over to, yes, the bench in my workstation here. And all I'm looking for is, yes, something between me and the glowing sea. Something, you know, very nearby. The Robotics Pioneer Park. Perfect. And obviously, yeah, we're keeping the power armor on, given we're going into the glowing sea, though... Okay, speaking of which, hang on. Those are my guys, that's fine. Please make this jump right here onto that, and... Good enough, marvellous. We didn't fall into the river. Better and better. Okay, good, dramatic, misty day on this occasion. Beautiful. Looks like, yeah, Strong decided to come and join us, though... Okay, hang on. There's also explosions in the distance. Not 100% sure what's causing... Oh, I think I know what's causing those explosions. Because, hang on. Welcome back, Omar. I love you, murder bots. Okay, back into the park. The question is... Please tell me we're not taking on... I was about to say we're not taking on Deathclaws. There appears to be a, tame... domesticated Deathclaw over there. That's concerning in many ways. If the Gunners have figured out how to domesticate Deathclaws without the advantage of, yes, those collars that, you know, the Enclave use. So, well, that's all fascinating, isn't it? Just take you out nice and quick. Beautiful. Meanwhile, yes, my lovely robot friend could just deal with the gunner mages and whatnot. So, oh, guys. Guys. Let's just, wrap this up nice and quickly, please. 1,000 XP for one kill. I love Idio Savant so much. Okay, naturally, we've got enemy reinforcements coming in, though, the moment, hang on, I do not have those tagged. That tag is, taking me into the glowing sea, so, okay, this visibility, that could be a problem. Because if they, just get lost, as reinforcements sometimes do, we might struggle to find them when it's a bit misty. Also, I just found a pile of corpses right here. I'm pretty sure I didn't kill these ones, so, okay, possibly the Deathclaw, I don't know, killed some of these people, but then just sort of changed its mind and stopped. So, well, that's weird. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing a summer fire, so, right, we've got gunners coming in now. Nothing too dramatic, mind. I see one colonel in the distance. You go down. Next one could just be, yes, a crit at the colonel. You're a bit on the nastier side, my friend. You're just a corporal. Okay, take out the small ones as fast as we can. As soon as we get the, hey, take out remaining targets, the better. That way it's way easier to figure out, who's where and whatnot. And there we go. We've got it straight away. So, one more corporal. Yeah, this seems like a fairly small, easy one, all things considered. In fact, hang on. I think Omar might have this one. Beautiful. You are going down in a giant storm of fire. I love it. So, okay. They weren't guarding this one particularly hard. And if we're lucky, that might be the lot. John, there's literally one marker still on your compass right now. You need to finish off one more person. I'd just leave if I were you. This is clearly not going your way, my friends. And there we go. Precisely what I was hoping to happen has happened. A long-cocking last state of war has been completed. The game has checked and confirmed there is not a single bloody gunner base inside the Commonwealth. Which honestly makes Lamont's big speech about how dangerous her gunners are last week feel a bit sad, actually. Turns out she's got, not a single base anywhere in the whole of Boston. Poor Lamont. I think she's just, talking a big game to overcompensate for her failures.
It's Magnuson. Apologies for my sudden absence. There were circumstances beyond my control. I understand you have possession of the holotape you were sent to retrieve. Good. Victory is within our grasp. Soon we'll have constructed the supercomputer and shall have control over atomic rain. But first, a brief field trip is in order.
Okay, Magnuson's back, though, right, my friend. I want an explanation as to what was going on there.
Let's just say I was feeling unwell. But it won't be an issue again. I've implemented a number of safeguards.
Okay, so if he's a robo-brain, a synth, etc., possibly he was attacked by a computer virus by the gunners or something. So, okay, where do you want me to go, friends?
Field trip?
Yes, there's information you need to be made aware of. Your partner, Jake, is waiting for you at the Museum of Freedom in Concord. Hurry over and meet with them as soon as you're able. Once you've arrived, I shall explain further. Goodbye for now.
Okay. For the time being, though, we're right. Before the light completely fades for the day, I want to get where I'm going, and, unfortunately, I can't remember precisely where the giant, super awesome Black Pyramid of Doom is. So, I've got to go and, meet up with the Brotherhood so they can put the correct marker on my map, because, I know roughly which bit of the glowing sea it is, but, visibility in the glowing sea is really, really bad. It's definitely a better idea to get a proper quest marker before you head inside. There you see, that is, yes, deeper than I would have been expecting. I would have said way more in this sort of a direction, so, okay. We'll mosey straight at it and see what we've got between me and there, because I'm wearing power armor. I should be okay. More importantly, the glowing sea in this base in particular could be an absolute treasure trove of legendary drops. Though, John, you're literally sitting on 2 level ups right now. Please spend them. Okay, on this occasion, I'm going to do something really weird, which is... I'm really enjoying having ridiculously high perception with this build. Just being able to, you know, knacker people in the head from a million miles away. That's hilarious. So, what I'm going to do is something, yes, a bit obscure, which is, I want more perception. But my perception is already maxed out at 10. But there are ways to, you know, further increase that. One of which is, weirdly, at the start of the intelligence tree, with the Vans perk. Vans is terrible, by the way. It's the perk that lets you, you know, see where your destination is. It is very, very pointless. But at some point, I think this was maybe at the same time as Nuka World or Automaton. It came with a DLC campaign. It was not here in the base game. Yeah, they added a second rank to Vans. And if you take both ranks, you just get +2 to perception. It's one of the only ways to boost your perception if you've already maxed out perception. So, purely for the +2 perception, sure, why not? Still into the glowing sea we go with, hang on, just out of interest. Perception 12. And that's wearing power armor, hang on, step out of my power armor for just a second here. Oh, much better. I do enjoy having ridiculous perception. So okay, we're starting off in a pretty familiar territory here. That's the church that's full of ghouls. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've taken you out already. That's another really good spot to go legendary farming because there are so many ghouls inside. So, yeah. This bit of the world should be pretty chill because I've literally already passed it by. In fact, yeah, pretty quiet trip the whole way. We have made it to the gigantic, ominous Black Pyramid of Death. I love the giant, ominous Black Pyramid of Death. It's great. I really hope this is like a real thing that exists in America. That you guys have just got a giant Black Pyramid of Death that you keep your nukes in. Because that would be brilliant. But okay, in we go. Obviously, yes. Officially, we're here to track down the nukes, etc., etc. But the thing I find more exciting is this place is swimming in ferals. So, yeah, if we're lucky, we might pick up some exciting new toys while we're passing through. Literally the first enemy I've at-scan is a legendary Reaver down bottom, though I'm not going to kill him just yet, because there are so many enemies in here, yeah, his corpse might disappear, so use buttons to open side paths, etc., etc. So okay, step 1 complete, just a mosey down to the bottom here. Take out, yeah, as many ghouls as you can before they wake up, that would be lovely, but where's my friend? There we go, you sir, you are the legendary. So okay, legendary checker number 1, poisoners. Amazing. The one damage type that basically no enemy in the game uses, or if they do, it doesn't really matter. Like, okay, against a Mirelurk Queen, on occasion, I guess it might be useful, but no, that's truly trash right there. So, right. Any more for any more, because there should be plenty of bloody legendaries in here. Because at this point, yeah, we're just heading down into the tunnels, and there we go. The game's just going to try and swarm me with enemies, and bad news, guys. Being swarmed is a very bad strategy against somebody who's got gun foe. Because at this point, I'm just getting a free crits against everybody, which is just delightful, actually. So, down you all go. Beautiful. And it barely even costs any AP. So, yeah. Being swarmed by ghouls. This character is not worried about that. Okay, Fallout 4. You're letting me down right now. Where are the bloody legendaries, damn it? Not even the bloody glowing one at the end's legendary. Dear oh flippin' dear. So okay, just take you down, my friend, and okay, Fallout 4's just laughing at me today. That would appear to be all we're flipping getting. Dear oh flippin' dear. So, let's have a quick chat with, you know, the children of Atomy who are here. Now, me and you should be able to, yes, come to a nice agreement, Brother Henry.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
This is, of course, you know, much easier to do if you've already done Far Harbor. That opens up some cool alternative dialogue with this guy, I'm pretty sure. But, okay, I'm pretty charming, should be able to sort this out anyway.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
John, you're wearing power armor right now. We can probably pass that anyway.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
And there we go, got the password, didn't need to fight Atom's wrath, though we probably could have, like, you know, taken him anyway, to be honest, so, right, excuse me, no trouble, sir, no trouble. And with that, we get ourselves a giant old pile of bombs. Seriously, there were not enough legendaries here. I was hoping for so many more legendaries than that. Still, pop down the pulsar so the Brotherhood can, yes, come and grab them, and the job is flipping done. Okay, that brings me back outside, so now we've got is... Oh, obviously, yes, now the cooking legendaries show up. Hang on, hang on, just one quick explosive thing for you, my friend. One crit in the head, lovely. Right, now you owe me something nice, game, okay? You were mean to me inside that dungeon. You know what? That's not bad. That's enhanced right arm. In fact, hang on. Hang on. What have I got on my right arm right now? Oh, powered. 10% reduction in AP cost versus faster regeneration. Those are both really good. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've had VATS enhanced available on the right arm previously. I'm gonna take it with me, because that is pretty good, actually, yes. Now, as I was saying, I'm now trapped in the glowing sea, miles away from civilization. Oh no, whatever shall I do? How about I go and deliberately get yelled at by my own son? And there we go, teleporting into the Institute. My son just wants to basically bring me here to tell me what a disappointment I am, and... I'm gonna be honest, you stupid bastard. You just gave me a free ride out of the glowing sea, and in a second, once you're done monologuing at me, you're gonna pop me straight outside, very nearby to my base. So thank you, you stupid loser. Hilariously, I even get XP for being banished from the Institute. Like, you know, that's experience gain from disappointing my son. So, that's the Institute now, my enemy. Yes, that means there's only one more faction left to disappoint. The Railroad, and at this point, actually, yes, you can make incredibly fast progress with the Brotherhoods. After all, once we're done turning this business in with, yes, Proctor Ingram here, well, one, I get to, you know, go through one of my favourite moments of the game, and seriously, the Brotherhood generates a lot of these. Like, the arrival of the Pridwin is amazing. And getting to push the button to turn on Liberty Prime. That's pretty good too.
Liberty Prime, back online.
It's just so nice to see the lad again after Broken Steel. Also, bloody hell, we just got Idiot Savant on Liberty Reprimed for 3,000 experience. Love Idiot Savant when it triggers on quests, it's the best thing. So, right, we've now got, yes, two very easy bits of business to take care of. Number one, yes, Danse, who turns out to be a filthy synth. But on the other hand, even if you know it, he is a treacherous synth who the Brotherhood now hate. He's doing a pretty good job working for me at the headquarters, so, right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to dump our power armor here, so I can, you know, maximize my charisma and whatnot. It's very important that when it comes to it, everybody can see this hat. This hat is extraordinarily charismatic. It's an important part of the plan. And now we'll just mosey up to this bunker in a vertibird. Though, okay, I will freely admit, to my mind, Blind Betrayal is one of the worst missions in the game. Like, right up there with Kid in a Fridge. Because this is one of your companions discovering they're actually a synth. You know, a pretty major life-changing revelation. On top of the fact, they're in a faction that is basically here to exterminate sins. This should be a big, complicated, difficult thing to work through, but it's really, really not. Instead, you just mosey up to his bunker, though. Okay, I'll admit, on this occasion, the trip to the bunker has been somewhat improved by the fact there was a mole rat outside. A mole rat with a cunning left leg on it. There are very, very few things I'd be willing to, give up Sprinter for. But cunning is one of them, so okay, we're now up to 3 bits of cunning gear. And also flipping Van's level 2, so, okay, that should get us up to 50 perception. Well, that's just silly, isn't it? But yes, sorry, back to Danse here, and the entire bunker is, yes, this first room here, straight into an elevator. And there we go. We're now in, one room, which is where Paladin Danse is, together with, just a handful of basic robots. And then, when you do speak to Danse, you can literally just say, no, I'm not going to shoot you.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
Because we're friends, damn it, so, yes, indeed. Not even a red skill check, a pretty simple orange one, and at that point, yes, he'll just sort of come around and decide, you know what, that's fine, maybe I shouldn't die, let's just forget about this whole conflict.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
I will defend Fallout 4, like, all day every day. But that right there, that's a good example of, yes, why the charisma speech check system in Fallout 4 does not always work very well. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more silly...
Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
Okay, you say that, but what if I was to pass one additional speech check that's not even Red Elder Maxon?
It appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
The fact that Maxon backs down is just silly. It's so silly. This mission is just no. It's wrong. It should not be like this. Still, having got that whole business of, saving my friend out of the way, we can get back to what I really want to be doing today. Oh, well, number one, I get myself another level up here. But more importantly, hang on.
Before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
And there we go, we're back to betraying my friends and burning bridges. Good. And as for that level up, right, as part of, yes, my ongoing quest to have more perception than any human should rightfully possess, okay. Night person is an option, getting me up to +3 perception at night. But I can't deny I don't particularly enjoy, time-based conditional perks, because, I find them a bit fiddly. Probably more interesting is awareness, which while it doesn't boost perception, a rank 2 does give you a 5% increase in chance to hit. So that's like, kind of perception if you think about it. So go on then, we'll get awareness locked down. And as for the railroad, that is simplicity itself, because their entire command structure lives in one room, in one building, that's just over the water from the bloody Brotherhoods. Right, in we go. Time to take care of business here. We got some railroad agents, but okay. Against Lupe's Mega Gun, they ain't doing much, no. So okay, you guys are not going to be tricky to deal with, and, excuse me, who just shot me a level 1 Dr. Carrington? Well, that was just sad, quite frankly, so, okay, those guys are going down, nice and easy, though, it did just strike me. I do have, you know, both Railroad and Institute-aligned companions working for me at headquarters. Oh, that's potentially going to be awkward next time I nip back there, dear-o flippin' dear. So, here we go, moving in towards, yes, our good friends, the Railroad. Got a few people to... Excuse me, don't sneak up behind me, please. I'm busy murdering you. So, okay, we've got ourselves more agents here, but just look at that. 95% across the board, under all circumstances. This is just lovely. Hello there, random agent. I just surrender. Like, this clearly is not going well for you. Though the best thing you can do, of course, is basically just, yeah, nuke the actual room. So, okay, drummer boy. I wouldn't have, like, run ahead, to be honest. That was a mistake. So, you know, just start tossing grenades into the room. You can use the quest markers to figure out roughly where your targets are. So, most of them over on that side right now. A jab. You can do a huge amount of damage before they even know where you are, which is delightful. So, in comes somebody. There's a railroad agent. You could just go down to, my friend. So, okay. Most of these people still haven't even figured out where I am. Desdemona is hiding around a corner. We'll see how that works out for us. So, in just a second. There we go. Desdemona's dead too. You're a level 1. Dear-o flippin' dear. So, yeah. Taking out the railroad is... not difficult. It is very, very manageable, in fact. Right, while I'm passing by, just make sure we recruit Pam. The Brotherhood wanted her on site. Here we go. One Pam decryption program. Plug that in, please. Beautiful. And Sheena works for us. Oh, and bare minimum, we won't need to bother, yes, dealing with Deacon back at base. Because apparently he's here. Not wearing armor, and not in possession of a gun. Poor Deacon. I feel like he could have tried a bit harder to stop me. You know what? I've decided I'm going to, yes, commemorate this day where I murdered all my friends by, you know, taking some stuff off their corpses that I get to wear going forwards. In part because I do not need my fashionable glasses anymore. Charisma 13 is literally overkill. Especially when Deacon's glasses would give me perception instead, so 60 perception, I love it. So, as I stand here, surrounded by the corpses of my former friends and colleagues, how about we call it a part there? But next time, honestly, that's kind of up to Sim Settlements too, actually. Because, having done a fair whack of, yes, base game stuff today, I'd say we should probably turn our attention back to, yes, the Sim Settlements business. Going up to the Museum of Freedom and figuring out what Magnuson's deal is, because it would appear to involve, you know, a very large number of skulls. But, as I understand it, yes, now I've, like, you know, betrayed several factions, they've turned on me, that might, you know, lead somewhere these days. It's entirely possible, in fact, that the Railroad or the Institute might decide to strike back at my faction. So, yes indeed, we might have an entirely new fight in our hands. So, hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.